Okay, well here's a case on an abutment on tooth number 19, and the dentist said when he split this crown into the abutment and the crown, he sent the abutment to Infinident, which is this file right here, got the abutment milled. When he got it back, he went to mill the crown over the top, the abutment crown, and he realized a very important thing, that it wasn't reduced correctly. Now you can see that that is not correct as far as it's actually full contour to the tie base. And the reason we know that is if we back up to the design phase and we look at where that custom abutment margin was, it's way up top here. Okay, so we know that if the abutment looks like this, let me back up, that crown margin, or the bottom line of that crown margin, should be much wider than this. So if we go into the mill preview and we turn on that abutment crown, and let's go ahead and turn our display objects lower jaw on, we know that this is down to the tie base, because if you remember where our margins for that custom abutment would be, they're way up here. So something went wrong in the split. Now there's a couple different ways you can fix this. The easiest way to fix this is to go back into the design phase. We'll go ahead and turn that display options, the model, back on. And if you did not make any changes, meaning that once you split the crown, I'll go ahead and unsplit it and resplit it. Okay, so if you didn't make any changes at this step, meaning you didn't use the scale tool to move these margins around, for instance, or anything like that, you will be able to do this. If you did make some changes, then obviously this is not going to work, because the abutment crown is not going to fit your abutment. You're going to have to go ahead and rescan. But this will still be a good thing to know for the future, so you can check this before you ship out your abutment to Infinident. So again, going to the mill preview, we'll look at this abutment crown. We realize that this is not correct. It was not split correctly. So the most simple way to fix this is simply go back to design. We'll right click, we'll hit recalculate, and it's just going to recalculate computing the veneering structure surface. Okay, go to mill, and now you can see that it's certainly split correctly. So to fix this issue, all you have to do is simply recalculate, and it'll fix it. You also can fix it by going and changing the shape tool and changing the margins, just something to get it to recalculate that split. Now if you've already got your abutment back from Infinident and you need to actually do this, it's only going to work where this abutment split file will fit your abutment if you did not make any changes. If you did make some changes, the abutments reflect those changes, then simply recalculating is not going to give you a crown that fits that abutment. In those cases, you're going to have to go ahead and just rescan the abutment in the mouth and make a crown the traditional way. So hopefully that helps you get by this potential bug. The best thing is before you actually send that abutment to the lab, or before, if you have an in-office lab, before you go ahead and center that, make sure that you've got a good split and make sure your abutment crown is split correctly.